95.95%. That's the score Microsoft announced for its new cybersecurity AI on a benchmark called CyberGym, a number they presented as beating everyone else in the field, Anthropic included, by about 12 points. It's a genuinely impressive claim. So I did the one thing the claim invites. I went and looked at that benchmark's public scoreboard, the independent ranked leaderboard where everyone's results sit side by side. And the 95.95 isn't on it. It's not at the top. It's not anywhere. Microsoft's actual entry on that board is a different number, and it isn't in first place. This whole episode is that gap, where the number lives and where it doesn't. Here's the public board as it actually stands. In first place, a system called Atlas from a security company called Wiz at 90.9%. Below it, Microsoft's listed entry, an earlier submission, at 88.4. Those are the numbers that are on the record, ranked, comparable. Now here's where the 95.95 goes. Up here, above the top of the board, floating, because it was never submitted to it. Microsoft announced it, but their own materials never say the score was entered into the public leaderboard. So the number that supposedly beats everyone has never actually stood next to everyone. It's a claim about the board that isn't on the board. Now, I want to be fair to the benchmark because CyberGym is a good one, and that's exactly why this matters. It's 1507 tasks built from 188 real open source software projects. And the task isn't a quiz. Each one asks the AI to do something concrete and hard. Take a real, known security vulnerability and reproduce it end to end. Actually trigger the bug in the real code. That's a meaningful test of whether a model can do real security work, not just talk about it. A benchmark this serious is precisely the kind where the public independent ranking is the whole point. The board is the referee, and the winning number skipped the referee. So let's separate the two things being quietly blended together because neither is a lie on its own. It's the blend that misleads. Distinction 1, an internal evaluation versus a public leaderboard. Microsoft ran CyberGym itself in-house and measured 95.95. That's a completely legitimate thing to do. Labs benchmark themselves constantly. But an internal score is a number you report about yourself. A leaderboard score is a number that's been submitted, checked, and ranked against everyone else's under the same conditions. Presenting the first as if it were the second, we beat the field, is the move. The field is on the board. Microsoft's 95.95 is in a slide. Distinction 2 is subtler, and it's about what's even being compared. The 95.95 isn't a model score, it's a system score. Microsoft's number comes from something called M-, which is a whole scaffolded agent, a model wrapped in tools, retries, orchestration, the works. The actual model inside it, MAI Cyber 1 Flash, is a small thing, about 5 billion active parameters. And the 12-point lead over Anthropic's Mythos, that's the whole M- system compared against another lab's raw model in Microsoft's own internal chart. A souped up system beating a bare model isn't nothing, but it is not the sentence, our model is 12 points better, which is roughly what the headline says. At this point, you'd want me to just run it myself. Take my cyber, point it at CyberGym, and see what number I get. I can't. It isn't public. There's no open weights, no API you can hit, no way for anyone outside Microsoft to reproduce the 95.95. And that's the quiet tell that ties this whole channel together. Last drop, an AI lab made an extraordinary claim about mathematics and shipped a repository you could run on your own laptop to check it. The most confident claims in this field come with something you can verify. This one comes with a number and a request to trust it. Those are different postures, and you're allowed to notice which one you're being offered. Here's the honest tone, and it matters, because it would be just as lazy to flip this into Microsoft is lying. They're not. My cyber might be genuinely excellent. A 5 billion parameter model doing real vulnerability research is impressive on its face, and the specialist model bet behind it is a serious idea. Nothing here proves the model is bad. What it proves is narrower and more useful. That 95.95% beats everyone, and 88.4 second on the board, top number never submitted, are two different sentences describing the same lab, and only one of them is on the public record. The model isn't the problem, the scoreboard is just quietly missing the winning score. So here's the rule I keep coming back to, and this episode is the cleanest example of it the channel has. A benchmark is only a receipt if the score is on the board. A number in an announcement measured by the same people announcing it, never submitted for anyone to rank. That's not a result, it's a press release with a decimal point in it. If Microsoft submits the 95.95 and it holds up, I will happily put that on screen because then it'll be real. Until then, the board says 88.4 and someone else is in first. Every source is linked below, including the leaderboard, so you can check it the same day you watch this. That's the drop. See you on the next run.